you bake your needle felted sculptures in the oven? Have I gone crazy? Let's find out. Hey, I'm Pam Duthie and I'm here to help you craft your career with creative marketing and artistic inspiration. And every week I make needle felting tutorials, tips, tricks, techniques and tutorials. So if that's something you're interested in, don't forget, join me every week. So someone once mentioned briefly that you could bake your felt sculptures in the oven if you wanted to add like polymer clay to them. I'm dubious about this, so let's test it out and see if I set my oven on fire or if this actually works. If you've been following along with me, you'll know I'm planning to make this awesome dog that my friend Emma drew. She's given me permission to needle felt it, and I think it would be really great with some elements in polymer clay, some metal bits, some leather bits, along with the needle felting. So I'd really like to find out if I'm going to ruin my piece by putting clay on it and baking it, or if I have to put the clay on first. So let's experiment. So what I've done is made this bizarre little cat out of scrap wool, got a bit of wire on him, and we'll attempt to add some some polymer clay to him and see what happens. Now the reason I just went for this shape was just we've got a nice densely packed area and some finer bits. I have a feeling if anything's going to go, the ears might burn, but who knows, we might have a happy accident where all the stray hairs burn off and the rest's fine. Just going to dive in with some Primo Sculpty. Just going to break off tiny bits of this. So to his tail I'm just going to add a ball of Sculpty, a little tube, and a second ball. Because this is kind of similar to what the steam pup has on his tail. And then a little area to fit onto his fleece. And just for fun, to see if I can, let's try and sculpt a little nose. It's going to be and tongue. So, wish me luck. I'm just going to take these and bung them in the oven for the time stated on the pack. Fingers crossed we'll end up with something that isn't a burnt house. So, did I set my house on fire, or can you bake your needle felted sculptures in the oven? The answer is yes, they totally do bake. Let's have a look. And there's not even any singeing. It is actually really pretty awesome. The polymer clay is fully baked through. And the little guy is unchanged. I'm just going to take this little piece that I made to go into him and just going to felt out a little divot for it, because this is another thing I'm going to want in the steam pup. If I can stop this pinging off everywhere. In the steam pup it has a kind of recessed metallic-y looking bit. I'm just going to felt all round this, make him a little recess. It's worked! I take a tiny bit of this paver pole, which I can never get open. Ooh, that's way more than I thought I was going to get. Let's pour some back in. Okay, so there's a little piece of paver pole in the recess I've made here. Will do this so much neater when I'm doing it properly. That's one to stick to my fingers and not to the glue. I don't know if that's going to be enough, or if it's just sunk into the fibres. And I could kind of felt the sides flush a little bit while I'm waiting for that to dry. And I'll leave that to set, but so far, close-up look at this little guy that's been through the oven. He's fine. And the other pieces, I could bake the nose with the wire into the back, and then that would be able to attach to the animal, obviously ridiculously large, unless we want a pig cat. That's kind of cute. And the tongue baked really awesomely, and good to know that I could bake it into the mouth to get the perfect size and shape. So, if you're wanting to use polymer clay with your needle felted fuzzies, they can absolutely go into the oven, and that'll give a great mixed media effect. I've just got to get better at using the polymer clay, but that's a thumbs up from me. Let's hope it works for the steam pup. Stay tuned, and don't forget, click on my wee face to subscribe. Come back every week to see what else I attempt to risk burning down my house with. Thank you so much.